Hey everybody, Shifu O here again. I wasn't going to do a video today. I was going to wait for Monday because I want to detail everything that happened. But I got these screenshots of Mr. Sherman and his followers and, team pedophile and all that stuff. And it's amazing to me how he basically made a comment. He's still claiming he's a warrior. I don't know warriors that are 45 sleeping with 16-year-olds. Then, right under their noses, he makes the comment, what's done is done. What the hell is that? He's basically admitting sleeping with a 16-year-old. What's done is done. It's over with, in other words. That's crazy to me. Say that to my daughter. Say what's done is done. That's just remarkably crazy. And then the comments he gets, you have one job, being Jimmy Sherman. What, being a pedophile? That's the only job he has? That's the only things that you guys can comment on? Let's be realistic here. What does it take to snap you guys out of this funk? He is not the Messiah. I have not a grudge against him except he slept with my 16-year-old daughter. I want to see one of you leave your child alone with him. After all the facts that I have put out, I want to see one of you, just one of you, leave your child or leave your friend's child that's in your care with Jimmy Sherman. I bet you that you wouldn't do it. And the sad part, some of these people making comments are, actually legit martial artists. I'm not going to take that away from them, but their line of thinking with this guy is crazy. It's crazy. Systematically from day one, I have told everybody what this guy has done. I have nothing to gain from being on here and doing this except getting gray. I have no vendetta against him. I haven't set him up. I haven't done none of this. Jimmy Sherman did this to Jimmy Sherman. That's the bottom line. I suggest instead of you sitting here trying to divert attention and gain followers under the bed and under the cover and these secret phone calls, getting people on your side and sending messages to, you should be putting all that energy into getting yourself some help. Because this is never, you hear me, Jimmy Sherman? It's never, ever going away. We're getting ready to go down and boycott the farmers market that you work at because, they allowing you there. Nobody is safe around you. Your workers stated it. Other people have stated it. People you have trained with have said it. And you continuously try to throw people under the bus. You continuously try to divert attention. And ladies and gentlemen, I sat there yesterday and I downloaded an app since I'm blocked, and I sent Jimmy Sherman a message. I said, this doesn't have to be social media. I told him that I'm going to pursue this regardless. To my grave, I will pursue this. And nothing will stop me. What man with that type of dedication, would do that just over a grudge? Are you kidding me? Who would do all of this over a grudge? Use your heads, people. It's getting really annoying, and the more that you guys comment on his page and stand by him, the more you fall out with other people. Not me. He's going to this tournament in South Carolina. I know 7 schools as of today that will not attend. 7, count them. This is next month in South Carolina. 7 schools who refuse to attend, who go every year just about. And they refuse to attend because he announced that he and Team Unity will be there. You guys have to wake up. Wake up. If, there's a snake at your leg and I'm telling you, look, there's a snake at your leg, and you're like, oh, there's no snake. What, you got to wait for the snake to bite you in order for it? Come on now, let's be realistic. That's my word for today. Be realistic, my 2 words. Because you guys are, you're crazy now. You're absolutely crazy. So, for him to sit there, and like I said, I sent him a text message and I told him this doesn't have to be on social media, that he needs to own up. No social media, no police, no nothing. You talk to me man to man. And then today come out with this crap, that he give up and he give up fighting. First of all, if you was a warrior, you wouldn't give up fighting. Warriors don't give up. They fight the fight. And you're a warrior until it's time to do warrior crap or mess with little girls that you can't deal with someone your own age. What is that about? And what is this about everybody who comments on his page that he's doing such a good thing? Sometimes it's good to back up. Back up so what, you can get another victim? That is crazy to me. You guys are straight up tripping. Straight up tripping. But you know what? Y'all gonna get tired of me, but this message is not gonna die, because every single day since I've put my first video up, I get new people that come on and they congratulate me and they tell me to keep up the work. And it's more than what he has. He has his little few followers, his little zombies that follow him around. And that's fine. I'm not even going to comment on them no more, because their hypocrisy and idiocy speaks for themselves. It speaks for themselves. And, leave the warriorhood to the true warriors. Because when it's time to do warrior crap, I don't hide. I'm right there. I face the music, whether I'm right or wrong. That's what true warriors do. You're not a warrior. You're a clown. You're a clown that weighs $1.05 with a box of rocks and a bag of water around them. You are nothing. You are absolutely nothing. Like I stated in a previous post. You're a boy in a man's world. And as soon as you realize that and get yourself some help, the better off this world would be. Any sports karate organization that backs you and allows you to be around these kids the way that you are is sick in the head. Any promoter that allows you to be around these people, and anyone who backs you up, whether it's undercover phone calls, I don't know where your behind ends and their head begins. It's ridiculous now. So now I'm going to tell the whole story from the beginning. Everybody that you put on blast, I'm putting names out there. I'm putting everything that was in my daughter's phone. I'm doing that. I'm just being very careful, because you have thrown a lot of people under the bus and into this to groom a 15-year-old to do the things that you wanted to do. You did this. My ex didn't do it. I didn't do it. You did this. And now you don't want to pay the consequences. Now you got your little buddies that you went to school with, and some are cops, and they're all backing you up, and you lying to them because you've been friends for. And, I've proven on numerous occasions how much of a liar you are. So, I'm just going to let the justice do his job. I'm going to keep coming on here telling my truth. You're not worth me putting a finger on you, but pray that we never cross paths. Pray that we never cross paths, because then we'll see who the true warrior is. And that's a fight worth admission, because I don't fight for points, young man, and you know that. You couldn't beat my daughter, and you think you could beat me? Are you kidding me? You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. You're a clown. You're a uppercase clown, plain and simple. And I'm not ranting, everybody. I just got annoyed seeing these texts with this guy. I mean, the snapshot, pretty much he says what's done is done. So he's pretty much saying, yeah, I did it and it's over with. I'm not going to fight this no more. There's nothing that you can fight anymore, because I'm going full steam. You think these previous videos have been something? Wait till I start next week, everybody. Y'all gonna see some stuff. And by the way, I know you went to Facebook also and had them take down the text message, because that's what you do. You divert attention. So Facebook sent me a message saying that's not in their criteria. It'll come back up, and if you keep it up, I'm going to put all the messages up there, and I will inbox them to every single body that I can. You know what you said to my daughter. You know what those text messages said, and you know that you sent them. So let's not get it twisted, everybody. This guy is dangerous. He's lying to you. He's lying to all of you. And you're all going to feel real stupid when it comes to light. You're going to feel it's actually in the light and you guys are ignoring it. So I'm not one to cry wolf. I'm not one to do any of that. And I'm definitely not a keyboard warrior, a video warrior, or whatever you guys say about me. You know, or whatever you say about me, you know, a lot of it may even be true because I don't even care. None of you make or break me. None of you that are sitting there backing him up. My reward is the people like today that tell me to keep putting videos out there, keep the word coming. A lady today inboxed me, and this is the first time after all these months that she's seeing the video. Are you kidding me? You know, and she's thanking me. She was like, she wished she knew. And apparently Mr. Sherman asked her child to be on the team. And, you know, the parents were like, no damn way. You know, the majority know the truth because they have a brain. They know that someone wouldn't waste all this time being on social media to do this. They know someone would not go through all the facts systematically and not be afraid to speak up and say it. They know this, and they know that you are a chump. You've always been a chump. You know, you got a glass jaw. Your skills are minuscule at the best. They are minuscule. And, you know, we could prove that anytime. So with that being said, everybody, you know, don't fall for this. Don't fall for these distractions. You know, he's going to say what he's going to say, but the truth is always going to be the truth. It's not my opinion. It's not me ranting. The truth is that he slept. First, he groomed. He groomed a little girl from the age of 15 to have sex with him. He groomed this girl to disrespect her mom, to disrespect her family. You know, this is what he did. And this is what he could be doing to your children. And he got Team Unity wrapped around his finger like they can't think for themselves. You know, it makes no sense, the lies that he's telling. Everybody wants to believe in something. You want to believe in something, believe in God. Don't believe in me and what I'm saying. Believe in the facts. Believe in the truth. Don't believe this distraction crap that he's doing, because that's all it is a distraction. So with all that I say, man, I love all your guys, even his followers that are just totally misled. You know, I love everybody, but I'm not taking shit from no one. And I meant to curse then. So he doesn't want to pay for his actions. What's done is done. This is leave it in the past. Let's just do this. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's the way of a warrior. Soon you're going to be forced to do warrior shit. And we're going to see how far that takes you. Because you, my friend, are far from being a warrior. Far from it. Everyone around you, even your team members, know you are far from being a warrior. So let's not get that out of perspective. You are not a warrior. You are a boy in a man's world. See, I can't even talk. I'm so annoyed. And, you know, every time he puts something on his page and someone sends it to me as a snapshot, it's another mark against him. When I send this to, you know, people that needs to go to, you know, he's saying what's done is done. You know, he already disrespected the South Carolina police, talking about, well, I'm never going to be convicted on this and I'm never going to do this. And this is all off your page. You know, they waiting to get to you. Trust me, they waiting to get to you. And, you know, I'm going to be right there. And I'll be your first visitor. Your first visitor. Just so I can just look at you, shake my head, and walk away. You're not going to bring me back to the way I was. I'm not going to jail over you. I'm not going to sit there. I'm not going to hurt one hair on your body. Even though you know you punked up. You punked up when I said, well, you said you was coming to Atlanta. We ain't seen you. You hung up the phone. Well, I'm going to come to Atlanta. I said, Jimmy, I'm going to break your neck. I'm going to snap your neck. And this is your exact response. Remilio, that was your response. Let's not get it twisted. We know who the true warrior is. And we know who would do what. And never mind martial arts. I'm a father who is enraged. You cannot beat that. You wouldn't know, because you're the one hurting these little girls. And everybody that's supporting you and putting these comments are the ones that are enabling you to hurt these little girls. That is so not cool. Anyone who hurts one of these little children, deserves death. Death by hanging from the balls. That's what you deserve. With all that said, I'm starting to get graphic because I feel my anger rising. And right now, I'm very happy. People have called me and made me very happy, and I cannot thank you enough for what you've done in one night in conversation. I really can't. So with all that being said, people, wake up. Please wake up, because if you don't, this is going to happen again, and you are at fault, because you're not saying, look, Jimmy, whether this is true or not, you need to get yourself some help. And the truth speaks for itself. I'm just a messenger of it. That's all that's coming to it. So with all that being said, everybody have a great weekend. Love you all. And Shifu is out.